So we will talk about the skeletal system and the muscular system. The skeletal system supports the body and protects organ. The muscular system allow movement and help maintain posture. Together, they form a muscular system which help us move, stay stable and do daily. The skeletal system has several important functions. It supports the body and gives it shape. It protects organs, for example, the skull protects the brain and the rib cage protects the heart and lung. It also helps movement by working together with the muscle. The bone produces blood.
Hello! So now I'm going to explain about the bone marrow. Bone marrow is a soft, spongy tissue found inside certain bones. There are two main types of bone marrow, red marrow and yellow marrow. So, red bone marrow is responsible for producing blood cells including red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. These cells are essential for oxygen transport, immunity, and blood clotting. Yellow bone marrow primarily stores fat and serves as an energy reserve for the body. It is found mainly in the medullary cavity of long bones. As we age, some red marrow is gradually replaced by yellow marrow, especially during adolescence. Overall, bone marrow plays a vital role in both blood production and fat storage. Now, let's talk about bones of the skull. The skull is a complex structure made up of several bones that protect the brain and shape of the face. It is divided into different regions, including the cranial bones, facial bones, and auditory ossicles. The cranial bones form a protective case around the brain, while the facial bones support the facial features such as the eyes, nose, and mouth. The auditory ossicle are tiny bones located in the middle ear and play a key role in hearing by transmitting sound vibration. Overall, the skull provides protection, supports sensory organs, and also gives structure and shape to the face.
So I will be presenting about the skeletal system, specifically focusing on the part after the facial bone and explaining clearly how these structures are related to the musculoskeletal system. First, let's look at the thoracic cage. It also known as the rib cage. It consists of 12 pairs of the ribs, the sternum, and the thoracic vertebra at the back. Its main function is to protect vital organs, especially the heart and lung. However, its role in the musculoskeletal system, it is also very important because muscles such as the intercostal muscle attached between the ribs and the diaphragm attached to the lower parts. These muscles work together to allow us to breathe in and out. Next, we have the shoulder girdle, which is made of the clavicle and the scapula. These two bones connect to the upper limb to the main skeleton. They also provide attachment for many muscles such as deltoid and trapezius. Because of this structure, our shoulder can perform a wide range of movement like lifting the arm, rotating the shoulder, and reaching in different directions. Moving on to the upper limbs, the main bones include the humerus, radius, ulna, and the bone of the hand, which are the carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges. These bones work together with muscle to allow daily activities such as writing, holding objects, typing, eating, and carrying things. Without this coordination between bone, muscle, and joint, fine movement of the hand would not be possible. The vertebral column or spine is another very important structure. It protects the spinal cord, supports the head and body, and helps us maintain posture. It is divided into 5 regions: cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, and coccyx. Muscles attached along the spine to help us stand upright, bend forward, lean backward, and twist the body. The joint between the vertebrae also allow control flexibility. Next is the pelvis, which is formed by 3 bones, the ilium, ischium, and pubis. The pelvis play an important role in supporting the weight of the upper body, especially when we are standing, walking, or sitting. From the musculoskeletal perspective, the pelvis is very important because many strong muscles are of the hip and thigh attached here. These muscles are responsible for powerful movement like walking, running, squatting, and climbing stairs. In the lower limb, we have the femur, patella, tibia, fibula, and the bone of the foot. These structures are designed for weight bearing and movement. The femur, for example, is the strongest bone in the body and support the body when we walk or run. In conclusion, the skeletal system provides structure, support, and protection. All these components work closely together as the musculoskeletal system, which is essential for movement, posture, balance, and daily activity.
Next, let's talk about joints and synovial. Joints are structures that connect bones together and allow movement. There are three main types of joints: fibrous, cartilaginous, and synovial joints. Synovial joints are the most common and the most complex. They allow a wide range of motion such as bending, rotating, and extending. These joints contain important components including a joint capsule, synovial membrane, synovial fluid, ligaments, and sometimes bursae. Synovial fluid reduce friction and nourish their cartilage, helping joints move smoothly. Together, joint unites bones and provide the flexibility and mobility needed for everyday activities.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syabil. In this part, I'm going to talk about the function of muscular system. The muscular system has several important functions. So the first one is the muscle help maintain posture and allow body movement. For the second one is the muscle activity produce about 85% of body heats, which help keeps the body warm. The third one is the muscle move food through the digestive system. In addition, muscle movements such as walking help blood return to the heart through the vein. Finally, muscle assist in moving fluid through the ducts and tube of other body systems. So the next part is the structure of the muscular system. The first one is the muscle fibers. The muscle fibers are the cells that make up our muscles. They are designed to contract and relax, which allow the movements. The protein inside of the fibers pass each other to produce contractions. Different types of muscle fibers affect how strong or how long a muscle can work. So the second one is the fascia. Fascia is a layer of connective tissue that wraps around the muscle. Its main role is to support muscle and allow smooth movement by reducing frictions. Fascia also help spread the force produced during the muscle contraction and protect important structures like nerve and blood vessels. The third one is the tendons. Tendons connect the muscle to the bone. When a muscle contracts, the tendon transfers that force to the bone, causing a movement at the joint. Tendons are very strong because they contain collagen fibers, which help them handle the repeated stress during daily activities and exercise. There are three main types of muscle in the human body. The first one is skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle are the muscle we control consciously. They are attached to the bone and allow movements such as walking, lifting, and writing. These muscles appear strict due to their internal structures and also help maintain posture and balance. The second one is the smooth muscle. Smooth muscles are found in the organs like the stomach, intestine, and the blood vessels. They work automatically without conscious efforts. Their contractions are slow and steady, helping move substance throughout the body, such as food and blood. The third one is the myocardial muscle. Myocardial muscle is found only in the heart. It contracts rhythmically to pump blood throughout the body. So the next part is the major muscle of the body. The first one is the muscle of the head. The muscle of the head are mainly involved in the facial expression and chewing. Muscles like the masseter and temporalis help biting and chewing. The second one is the muscle of the trunk. Trunk muscles support the body, protect internal organs, and help with the breathing and posture. They play a major role in maintaining stability and core strength. The third one is the muscle of the shoulder and arms. Muscle of the shoulder and arms allow lifting, pushing and pulling, and precise hand movement. The bicep and tricep work together to bend and straighten the arms. The last one is the muscle of the legs. Leg muscles are responsible for standing, walking, running, and maintaining the balance. They are among the strongest muscles in the body because they support body weight.
Now I will explain how the skeletal and muscular system work together. The skeletal and muscular system work together allow movement in the human body. The skeletal system provide structure and the support. It's giving the body shapes and protecting the vital organ. Second, the muscular system enable movement, which is muscle attached to bone by tones. When a muscle contact, it's pull the bone it is connected to. This pulling action cause movement. Joints connect bones together and allow the smooth and flexible motion. Without joints, our movement would be stiff and limited. Okay, now I will show you how movement happen step by step. First, the brain send a signal to the muscle, and then the muscle contract and become shorter, and the tendons pull on the bones and movement make it happen at the joint. This process happen very quickly and allow us to move our body parts smoothly and efficiently. Now I will show you how joints play an important role in the movement. Like joints connect bones together and allow flexibility. Different type of bone allow different movement. For example, the first one is elbow joints, bending and allow bending and strengthening, while the shoulder joints allow rotation and circular movement. These joints help the body move freely and perform various activities. For the conclusion, the skeletal and muscular system work closely together to support the body and allow movement. They are essential for maintain posture, balance, and perform daily activities such as walking, lifting objects, and standing. Without this teamwork, normal body movement would be not possible. That's all from us. Thank you.